he was, wanting to do some racing of his own, and we had no problem with it. But kind of told him that if he put something together, that I would spot for him, and I kind of figured that that would nearly, not that he wasn't going to put something together, but it would never work out that I would spot for him. So he got to putting together this deal for the 70 car, which he spots for on a weekly basis, and I said, well, I guess we're going to do it. So I haven't spotted in, I don't know, probably 12 years, and never done it as a main spotter at a NASCAR race. I've always just done some second spotter stuff. So here we are. Now I'm doing it, a few hours away.
Will?
Yeah, I'm glad that Erik actually signed up to do it. I thought it would take a little bit more convincing, but I think I remember, where were we, Kansas or something? And I said, hey, I think there's a good chance I'm going to race Sonoma, so you're going to do this thing, right? And you said, yeah. I said, all right, I'm going to hold you to it. So here we are. I'm glad it came together, and obviously thankful to Legacy Motor Club to let me do this. Really, really enjoyed my new role at Legacy Motor Club, spotting for Erik. Between he, myself, and then Ben Bayshore, I feel like we make a really good team. Super chill, and I think we stay really focused, which is awesome. And gotten used to being a spotter full time. It's a pretty cool gig. I've really, really learned to like it a lot. So it's great, but really cool to have Erik come in and spot for me this weekend for my return to Sonoma.
We're going to open up the floor for questions. If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. We're going to start with Tom, then go to Zach.
Good morning. Erik, what is the difference between a main spotter and a second spotter?
Yeah, it's actually a little unique here. So I'm obviously up here in turn 1, kind of on top of the hill, and our second spotter's down here looking at turn 11. The only spots you really can't see here from up the top of 1 is turn 11, turn 10, and a little bit down here at the front straightaway getting into 1. So I got it kind of easy. I don't have to call pit road or the restarts. That's all on second spotter this week. So it's a little bit different every road course depending on where you can see and where you decide to stand as the main guy. But for me, I've actually probably got less duties as the main spotter this week, other than checking in, I guess, is my main duty. Yeah.
Is it like riding a bike in that sense then?
No, not really. Practice started yesterday, so I've never spotted a road course. Well, I did some a little bit, but not much on a road course. So when Will rolled out, it took me just some time to get the timing down, kind of how fast the cars were coming, and obviously I've never spotted for Will, so I wasn't sure how he liked to get up to speed or how fast he would get up to speed, and Will hasn't been in a car for a little bit, especially Xfinity car, and so there was a lot of unknowns. So the first 5 laps was just kind of figuring that out, and then by the time he went out kind of second, third time in qualifying, I was starting to get a little more comfortable with everything. But no, not like riding a bike for me, for sure.
I'd say it definitely took about 3 laps for you to get comfortable there. I gave him a little leeway on that one. So
Yeah, I just didn't talk the first 3.
We'll go next to Zach, and then we'll come up front to Jordan.
Zach Stramiel at NASCAR.com. Will, to do this here at Sonoma after the ARCA West win back in 2018, what's it been like for you what was it like for you to get out there yesterday in the Xfinity car and just have this opportunity here of all places?
It's really cool. I mean, I think most of y'all know this is what I would call my home track, and I've had a lot of success here. I feel like this is kind of where my name was made back in 2017 when I raced with Kevin Harvick as my teammate. We had an amazing run, and I didn't really have too much expectation for that race, and it turns out that I probably should have beat him that day, but didn't end up doing it, but it did pay off for me, and I feel like most people didn't know who I was, and then overnight they did. And so coming back in 2018, winning that was a special thing, but it's been a number of years since I've had a NASCAR opportunity here, and it's taken some time to just find that opportunity, find the right support, find the right car, and luckily, like Erik said, I spot the 70 full time, and when this opportunity came up, I knew I had to jump on it. So yeah, it's super special. Happy to be back here. Sonoma's not the same way it was back in 2018 with the new repave and especially the patches now, so it makes it a little unique for me, but super cool.
Next to Jordan.
Yeah, like this question's for Erik. As a spotter, can you glean anything from what's going on the racetrack or how the race is unfolding that then you can apply when you're in the car yourself?
Yeah, definitely. You can see, a little bit on TV, but when you got a perspective up top and you're seeing it live, it's way easier to tell what's going on. It was just kind of interesting to watch with the patches yesterday, and there's some bumps here now that weren't here before the patches. So I actually picked up a lot, more than I thought I would have standing up there. It's been a long time since I've went up to any real spotter stand and just watched, around one of our tracks. So yeah, it was good. I thought it was interesting just to watch everybody today. I'm sure it'll be good to watch them again in the race and see how they move around, see what parts of the track get slick. And you catch so much that you don't always see on TV just watching it yourself. And I think as a driver, you probably watch different things and look at different cars than maybe you always see on TV. So yeah, I think there'll definitely be some stuff to pick up today.
Major channel announcement. Do you love NASCAR coverage? Well, as part of Frontstretch building its platform, we're now offering an option for paid subscribers. For just $3.99 a month, you'll be rewarded with exclusive content you can't find anywhere else. Beyond the cockpit interviews as soon as they drop. More of the pit road and bullpen weekend content that keeps you coming back to see the who's who of NASCAR explain all of their on and off track conduct. We'll even be doing some Where Are They Now pieces, taking a look at former drivers and owners that made an impact on the sport. Want more direct contact with your favorite Frontstretch reporters? No problem. We'll give you a chance to communicate directly with monthly Q&As. Your questions are what drives us to find answers. That's why we're here. The best seat at the track and the best view on the net for all of your quality motorsports coverage. Come take the green flag with us